Hey, what's up, everybody? We got some peak fiction this month. We got some peak fiction. That's all I gotta say about this chapter. 10 out of 10. They were throwing straight hands whole time. Peak fiction. Enough of the storytelling. Enough of the flashbacks. Enough of the I already said storytelling. Just throw hands. And we got this shitty ass cover. I ain't gonna lie. As always, though, Jura standing kind of zesty. He clearly wanted to see the thumb down there on your foot. Weirdo. But this one's just chapter 23. It's called The Strong. And this is a good one. This is especially a good one for all the power scalers out there. Or people that just love to fight. Me, I fall in a category for both of them. Okay? Let me get some power scaling going on. And let me see these boys throw hands. Okay? No more storytelling. Get to the Kenjutsu play. Alright, but we pick up with Mitsuki. He's just slamming his fodder. White Zetsu equivalent. Not gonna lie, they aren't too impressive. If Chocho and them can beat him, anybody can beat him. If Konohamaru can beat him, anybody can beat him. We just gonna put it right there. But they don't really say too much. We do know Konohamaru, he's made it back to the rendezvous point that Boruto told him to go to. He has a thorn bulb, which I am really curious as to know what are they even gonna do with that. Because y'all know Jura just left. He saw they had it, but he said Boruto was a bigger threat, and he'd rather kill Boruto first, because he know he can take them out. So he made the right play, but it also wouldn't have been too much trouble to just snatch the bulb and go beat Boruto, because they wouldn't have put up any resistance at all. Konohamaru was already fighting for his life against Matsuri, and Mitsuki wouldn't have been no trouble at all. Base Boruto handled that boy in Sage Mode. And we know Base Boruto is not a match for Jura. We'll see that in this chapter right here. So I am actually just gonna skip past this part. It's really just conversation. Why Konohamaru asking why he came, why they were told to come here. Mitsuki don't know. Ask a question about Jura. They still got a thorn bulb. Yada yada. Blah blah blah. Potato potato. That's what we really want to see. Okay. Look at this standoff right here. This boy's ready to get down. And they do get down. Boruto's still slightly injured from this last fight. Also, one more thing. Boruto came into this fight full health, 100 HP. He was not tired with none of that. He came here. The boy got sniped. Okay. Give me that yawn real quick. Boruto came in this fight at full health. He knew what was gonna happen, and boy got sniped. Okay. And Jura, the one trick pony he is, a little chicken, throwing the same move over and over. There's the eyeball, tail beast bomb. Boruto obviously he too quick for all that shit, man. So get it off me. And we have some dialogue from Jura, some intelligent dialogue from Jura, but not really, because he says this. He says it's clear that my moves are becoming repetitive now, and there are drawbacks. And do you know what I'm gonna do? So long distance or close range blasting. I don't know if they're supposed to be is, because it says close range blasting more effective. I guess only, and that doesn't really sound right or flow with it. But I can just put it is there. But he notices that won't work, and then the little cornball he is starts flying at Boruto. I don't even know how to say it. Like, is he flying at him for a headbutt, or is he just flying at him? What is it? Backwards, upside down. What would even be backwards, upside down? We're just gonna say that Jura flying him backwards, upside down, and still though he shoots the tail beast bomb with his eyeball, as he just said. That won't work no more, because they know what he's gonna do, man. You're chicken. But then we have this beautiful paneling. Okay, Boruto's a smooth operator. He say, "Get that shit out of here." Sweeve throws a kunai, and I'm thinking, oh, he threw a kunai. He's about to do the flying raijin. He's got to continue the legacy. Minato did it. Naruto did it. You got to step up and do it. Yo, what if Himawari does it? Oh my god, that would be so fun. I do want Himawari to get back in the story. I miss her. I miss Himawari. Guys, these female characters they got good writing so far. Besides Sumire, but we don't speak about her. on the channel, okay? We don't talk about her. But Ada, Sarda, Himawari, Delta. Yeah, I'm gonna say Delta. I'm biased. So what? So what? Yeah, I like Delta. Delta's top 3 best girl in here, man. Delta. Yeah, I like Delta. Delta. They got a good writing. They are not just useless fan service or side bag or fawning or chasing after the main character for the entire series. Oh yeah, speaking of that, yo, throw Sakura back in here, man. I don't know if fandom hates Sakura, but Sakura is in my gray area for characters. Okay, she's in this space right here, but I lean more to like skill than dislike skill. But anyway, Potato Potato, Boruto, he appears behind him. I don't know how he does that. Like I want to say a burst of speed, but that's not really the sound effects for a burst of speed, or maybe it is. Cause then there's this right here, and you have the little dash marks along his cape. I guess he could have done that, while Jura was trying to use a tail beast bomb for this kunai. For to use body flicker on him. Jura, what were you thinking, bro? Like you just contradicted yourself. You said this isn't gonna be effective. Okay, maybe I'm reading wrong. Maybe he's saying it is more effective, and that's why he started doing it, start spamming and shit. It's gonna be effective for someone like Boruto, which I don't understand how he came to that conclusion. Boruto he hasn't been hit with a single one. He just flying range on every single one of these. Come on now. But yeah, Boruto does whatever the hell he does. Comes back here, chling, they clash. Okay, this is the clash effect they've been using. They've been using this since Naruto Shippuden. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But boy Jura's finger game is tough. He makes Boruto drop his sword. Rookie mistake. Even Ichigo held on to his sword, and that boy not even a swordsman for real. And Jura goes in with the one finger thrust of hell, courtesy of the third Reikage. Boruto one-handed sign God, flying ranges out that shit again to his sword. Give me them toes. I'm tired of looking at your thumb and feet. That's why that was in the cover page, because he was about to lose it. Now Boruto, I know this might have been a little too much for you to do in the heat of the moment, but hear me out. What if you had put purple lining on your sword, extend the range of it, like Sasuke does with his Chidori spear, and just take both legs off at the kneecap? But it wouldn't matter because he can fly anyways. But still, whenever you get close range to him, you ain't gotta worry about being kicked or nothing. But he can probably regenerate anyways. You know how antagonists are. If they lose a limb early on in the fight, most likely they regenerate him. Okay? You ain't nothing new. But Jura compliments him. Impressive. Now, look at that way Jura's still in motion. Yeah, we're still trying to stab him before Joe said, Goofy, give me that leg. He rags a little too slow on that one. It cost him. It cost him his designer shoes. And then they get to clashing again. Mink, mink. And Jura, he grows another arm. If I'm looking at that right. And that's not just like an after image. I'm just going to assume that's another arm because the way it comes out, the way its cloak lifts up, and all its forearm and stuff back here. And with after image arms and stuff like that, when they're doing a barrage of attacks, it's normally just like the fists and a little bit of the wrist and that forearm action, not a whole damn shoulder joint back there. And the way it interacts with the cloak, and it's normally like pale energy shape form. But anyways, Boruto gets caught with that. He can't keep up strength wise. He gotta hit the bench, man. Jura told that boy, hop on the bench, give me some dumbbell curls, come back later. Grabs that boy in a vice-like grip. Got Boruto. Ugh. The Boruto making sounds of pain. And this is a controversial panel right here. Well, not really controversial, but people talk about it. They say, why does Jura look like that? He know that shit ain't hurt. And it did a little something to him. Because he goes, wait, that was a moan. He makes a uncomfortable sound, okay? He makes an uncomfortable sound, and his eyes go wide. Now they can go wide from the shock, or people said that he saw something, that he saw Momoshiki or something like that, and that's why he's going wide-eyed, because they didn't met in a mental plane. Now, am I ruling it out of question? Not really, because once that's over, he's kind of just like Blank face. He starts mogging. Now, what do I think? Yeah, he grabbed him, and then he went into a mental planescape with Momoshiki, and then Momoshiki like gave him a devious plot on how to beat Boruto because he's Boruto's number one hater, and Jura was just so flabbergasted. A possibility indeed, but I feel like he would have said something. But then again, they would have had him say nothing to increase the shock value if that is the case. You know, Jura like goes back to the hideout and then he's like, "Y'all, guess what? I didn't met Otsutsuki. I nearly ate him." Hold on, real quick. Jura over Momoshiki? Question mark? Definitely, definitely, because Momoshiki was getting pressed by 50% Naruto. Jura's obviously stronger than Naruto. Mm-hmm. Yeah, boy. And he's pushing base Boruto over six pass H mode Naruto, not over Berry mode though. But after that, Boruto huffing and puffing. He's reaching his limit. He obviously inherited that godly days and days in of stamina Naruto got, which he should. I don't know where unless fly rushing that takes a lot of chakra to use, and he used purple lightning, so that could have drained him pretty quick. But then he says he's just gonna clobber him to death. Brutal. Prison yard with it. No more bombs. Wait, he is gonna hit him with a bomb. Sorry guys, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I don't really pay attention to the series. I just be reading what I see on TikTok clips, YouTube shorts. That's how I read the series. Yeah, this not even me controlling this right now. This is someone else controlling it. I'm a fraud. Speaking of frauds, Konohamaru, Mitsuki carrying the best girl Sarda. They make it to the spot, and that spot's become important later on in the next couple of panels. But anyways, we get back to the fight. He Dre hits him with the John Jones specialty flying knee strike right to the chin. Then he gets to putting the hands on Boruto. Okay, just dogging him. It's not. Y'all know the thumbnails, the title is not even close. He just started throwing him in, man. We've never seen Boruto take an L like this in this series yet. He hasn't been touched. Always been untouchable. Always been looking like a creative player. Literally, they've been giving him everything besides the damn Joganai. I wish the anime really didn't show that, because now every second everybody's wondering where this shit at. I mean, we have it away there, I guess. We finally seen the scar. Open it, man. Hurry up. But yeah, bro, it's not looking good for Boruto. It's safe to say though, this does not put Boruto on fraud watch. He's wiped everybody else just because he runs into the main antagonist and get beat up for their first interaction or first fight. That's not a bad thing. Y'all know who is on fraud watch? Kawaki. But trust that, man. He's gonna close that case very soon. Yes, you're gonna see he's gonna close that case very soon. But Jura, once again, dumbass, goes for the tail beast bomb. He's like 0 for 4 right now. Holy airball. This guy does not hit. Okay. But Boruto's a little tired right now, so he can't react to this. Oh. That was just a trap. That was just for me to make y'all think my glorious king couldn't react to that. That's what that was. I was just hyping him up for real. Just hyping him up because I knew y'all praying on the downfall. Y'all think he's Konohamaru's son or something? No, this is Naruto's son right here. My glorious Hokage. But his sword does get chipped. That's about time that sword started getting some wear and tear. That should have been throwing hands with every Otsutsuki known to Earth. It's been fine, man. It's been clashing with everything. But the finger of doom is what finally chips the blade. Now, this is obviously very important for Boruto because that's Sasuke's sword. And he can't return to him broken. But, the next chapter probably will break. And if it does break, Like if Kishimoto does wants to break it, it'll be a symbolism thing. Like, no, my master sword's broken, and so is my will to fight anymore. It gets get that mental nerf. Starts getting beat up. Nearly gets killed. Then they unseal Naruto and they have a KCM, Plus Rasengan, Karma Rasengan on Jura. Oh god, that would be peak picture, bro. Oh, that's so fire. But no, I don't think it's gonna happen. But I do think the sword might break, and then he'll have to use something else. But once again, we see in that first chapter that that's the same sword he's using, and I don't see any chip marking. Lord, if they had put a chip in that sword on the first chapter, and we saw that chip now, Twitter would be going crazy with the foreshadowing. Oh my god, Kishimoto's a foreshadowing god. Oh my god, he beats One Piece in foreshadowing. Cause y'all know how One Piece people are with their foreshadowing. They see a silhouette, and then 500 chapters later, oh my god, how does he do it? Oh, he never misses. Foreshadowing. He said the world was flooding in Alabasta. And they brought it up in Egghead. He's really the greatest. Potato. But he kicks the boy away. Wait a minute. Does his foot come back? Is it? No, it's still gone. Okay, so yeah, it's still gone. Okay, so they're gonna make like a big thing when he regenerates his foot. He's probably gonna regenerate next chapter. All right, kicks Boruto down, and look at that boy Kashi. He over there stressing. He gripping his head. I can't. He can't watch no more, bro. Ada, go help your mans. We know you don't really love Kawaki. Go help your mans. But then Koji started getting the notifications for the iOS update. So he asked her if she can be quiet for a little bit because he got locked in. And he locks in. He starts getting the memories. I'm going to zoom in on this for you guys. Now, this is Inojin. This is Jura. Boruto. What's Boruto doing? Can't really tell you. Himura is coming back soon. Hallelujah. Now, what? Oh, that's Boruto's hand. I was about to say, is this someone over him? I can't really tell. But it's just his cloak. I don't know what the hell Inojin doing in the hideout. Like, whoever loses to Inojin, honestly, they didn't even deserve to be created as a character if they went out to him. But this right here, I think that's Naruto, but it's probably not. They're not gonna involve Naruto so early on in the series. We only 23 chapters in. Do I know how long Two Blue Vortex is gonna be? Hell no. I don't know how long they're making it. But at the rate it's going, but maybe they ended in 50 chapters, maybe, because they didn't want Boruto to be long. Boruto was only 80 chapters. Y'all know how much happened in Boruto? 80 chapters of Boruto. So I mean, and they said they didn't want to make Boruto that long. I know that for sure. So maybe they can end it in 50 chapters. But there's still so much we gotta know. We gotta know if they want to go into more detail about Shiba. Give us some more Otsutsuki. I'm still waiting on that female Otsutsuki. Like, please, somebody bless us. Other than Kaguya, someone bless us, please. Boruto and Kawaki gotta get their rematch. Naruto and Hinata are still sealed up. Mitsuki still gotta have his character arc about who his true son is. Shit, Sasuke still sealed up. But those, Naruto and Hinata and Sasuke, they not coming back until the series is over. So that's why I don't think this is Naruto. But that doesn't mean, okay, maybe Kawaki got in there and he started messing around with Naruto or something. Jura get in there, and then him and Kawaki, they got to fight in a dimension or something. Cause tell me that's not Naruto's sleeve right there. His black one with the orange stripes on the side. Oh wait, he don't ride it no more. I'm tweaking. Oh nope, one is his KCM 6 Fat Sage design. That's what that is. But these are not in order because this right here, this happens this chapter, And this is also Boruto laid out. So we're waiting on these two events right here, these three events. And he says, no way. This haven't happened in 6 days. Oh, he doesn't say here, but he says that. But yeah, look, this is the same thing right here. Boruto's laid out. Jura's standing over him. He gives his respect. You know, he's still holding on to his blade. He's not holding on to it that tightly though, but he gives his respect to Boruto. I'm gonna spam you out one more time. So you hit him with a good tail beast bomb. Psych! You saw. Y'all know who that is. The hood rat has returned. The hood rat himself, the YN, has returned. This ain't enough to kill you. You really are a monster. Yes, he is. Anybody with this type of hairstyle is a monster. And Ada, she's surprised out of her mind. Her man just got teleported there somehow. How'd he get there? Probably Boruto. He went flying right there or something. She said, what the heck? Koji's still out of commission. He's still viewing, we still get mirrors right here. Now look, you got that little goofball Bug. One of the editors must have really liked Bug, and that's the only reason he wanted these guys. But we have Sarada Hermangekyo versus her dad, and this guy in his cave. So these two are obviously gonna fight, you know. Only Sarada can handle that. And she has to handle that. They're gonna duke it out. They're 1-on-1. They're gonna. When is it gonna be? Okay, you know. Let me see if I can guess. Maybe they invade the Leaf again. Like, goddamn, bro. There's 4 more other villages. Go somewhere else, please. Like, go somewhere else, man. Like, can we please go to one of the other villages? Can we go to the Hidden Stone? My God. We can go to the Hidden Stone or even the Hidden Cloud, but I really don't care to go there. I'm more interested in the Hidden Stone. Mainly because Kurosuchi. Or mainly, yeah, that's it. Like, can we go there? You know, go invade the Hidden Stone or something. Let's see what they got going on. Call them some havoc. Yeah. Golly, bro. It's like when y'all seen that meme where aliens, and when they invade anime, they only see Japan, and there's nothing else on the planet. It's just Japan Island. That's how it is for them, man. They come down, all they see is the Hidden Leaf Village, nothing else. But yeah, Koji says hasn't seen anything for 6 days. So does that mean he was just getting shit daily, or at least on a shorter interval? And he starts questioning how, and then that's when he says Boruto, he must have told him something. Now, when did he tell him something? My hands are up. I don't know when the hell he said anything. It could have been no. There had to be some off-camera work behind the scenes, because as soon as Kawaki showed up in the Leaf, he pops that karma and he dips, because Boruto can't control his karma, which he is terrified of. But we also see one of the best girls, Delta. She pops back up. Finally, my queen, my glorious queen. She's back in the series. Hope she does something. But we're back to Kawaki. Kawaki got his power up. He got his old fit back, and he starts doing pretty well. You know. Oh wait. Is that what this was? That was Kawaki's leg, and I'm thinking that's Naruto's jacket. I'm dumb. That's definitely what that was. That was just Kawaki's pants, the black and the stripe. That's what that was. But he started putting up a fight, good fight. Okay, he started giving it to Jura. Dare I say he overwhelmed Jura in base? I don't know, because he shrunk himself, definitely. And he's gone till Beast Palm explodes. Jura's like 0-for-6 now. And we see some friendly banter between these two. Dumb bro. Vortex call him a jerk. And even Jura mentions, damn, bro hit a power up for real. And y'all know Kawaki, he could karma spam. When he goes to karma, he says, once again threatening Boruto for no reason. Saying, Boruto, you better control yourself while I'm killing you on the spot. Isn't that crazy? Kawaki's just having a 1-on-1, fighting for his life. Boruto goes under control, just completely shifts targets. That would be crazy. Next level. Hey, no. But also, I want to I want to compliment Kawaki's build right here. That boy looking kind of tough. That fit is tough. The hair is fitting. The arms are fitting. That boy definitely been hitting the gym. Look at the forearm right here. Oh, I mean, look at tough. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the tough. It could be he ain't too veiny, but that's alright. That's alright, man. He veiny where it matters, if you know what I mean. I tell you that. But again, that's everything. Next chapter is gonna be exhilarating. Next month, we're gonna have Karma Kawaki, potentially Karma Boruto versus Jura. Oh yeah, Jura's bleeding. You know that's great information to know. They bleed just like we do, especially this guy. So Karma Kawaki, the karma stocks for Kawaki are up right now. Would y'all say base Kawaki is now relative to base Boruto? I'm gonna say no because he does way better than Boruto did in base. You know he hits him with the needles. You know he's dodging just like Boruto's dodging. He's got the surprise attack through the eyeball, through the brain. Jura's still alive, by the way. He also dodges. It was a very quick exchange, but it's a lot in that quick exchange. Now, when this get animated, they might make it a little more, but probably not. I don't know what else they would want to add. Couple hand exchanges, I guess, but I am excited for the next chapter. I know a bunch of y'all are too, man. Let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna see you when I see you, and if I don't see you, I'm gonna see ya.